Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Krause, and today we're going to continue working with line plots. So here is your assignment for the day, and I'm going to help you get started by answering one or two questions on each of the pages. This first page, we've got our title, Pennies Grabbed with One Hand. In the next place I always like to look is down by the key, and that's showing me that each X stands for one student. All right, let's take a look at our question. How many people grabbed the following amount of pennies with one hand? And it says 30 all the way through 36. And down here we have 30 all the way through 36. Those are the number of pennies that each student grabbed with one hand. Let's take a look, and I'm going to pick 30, the first one. How many students grabbed 30? Well, I go on my line plot, and above I see one X, and I know each X equals one student, so that means one student grabbed 30 pennies. All right. Now, let's take a look at the last one, 36. Let's jump to that. I'm going to find 36 on my line plot, and I'm going to count above 36. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 students grabbed 36 pennies with one hand. All right. Now I want you to notice that I had a label for both of my answers. So when you go through and you finish 31 through 35, make sure you're including that label, which is students. Taking a look at the next slide. On this graph, we have points scored, and it's asking us how many students scored each of the following points on an 80-point test. All right, let's go to that key. This one's different. Each X stands for 2 students. This means we will be skip counting by 2. And it's asking us first 50. How many students scored 50 points? I'm going to go to my line plot, find 50, and I'm going to skip count by 2's above it. 2. 2 students scored 50 points. Notice I have my label, which is also students. Makes it easy when they're all the same. All right, and then let's go to the bottom for this one. 80. How many students scored 80 points? Find 80 on my line plot, and we're going to skip count by 2's. 2, 4, 6. Six students. All right, we have one more for today. On this line plot, it's telling us minutes of reading, and it's asking how many students read for the following amount of time. So down here is the number of minutes, and above, we're going to find out how many students spent that many minutes reading. Taking a look at our key, this one is also different. This time, each X stands for 5 students. That means we will be skip counting by 5's. All right, let's take a look. First, it's asking us how many read for 0 minutes. On my line plot, I find 0 minutes, and I look above, I have no X's. That means 0 students spent 0 minutes. That makes me happy because everybody should be spending more than 0 minutes reading. All right, down at the bottom it says 30 minutes. How many students spent 30 minutes? Now, each X stands for 5 students, so let's skip count by 5's. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 students spent 30 minutes. Perfect. All right. Now, taking a look at these slides, you're going to finish the few questions that we did not do, and then there's always an extra question down at the bottom. We're going to remember our labels for each of these questions, and then when you are finished, don't forget to hit that blue turn in button. Have a great day.